Hi, and welcome back to the Prescription for Career Success podcast. I'm Dr. Christy Taylor, and today we're going to talk about something that's close to my heart: job hunting when you're over 40. For a lot of professionals in their 40s, 50s, and beyond, job searching can feel overwhelming. The rules have changed, the hiring process looks different, and it's no longer just about how much experience you have. It's about relevance, adaptability, and visibility. The good news is that it's absolutely possible to land incredible opportunities later in your career. I've worked with so many clients who've successfully pivoted, rebranded, and stepped into roles that reignited their careers, and you can do the same. So today, I want to share 5 job search tips for professionals over 40 that will help you stand out and stay competitive in today's job market. Let's start with your resume. If you haven't touched it in years, it's time for a refresh. I can't tell you how often I see resumes that still have roles from the 90s or early 2000s front and center. While it's great that you have that history, what hiring managers care about now is what's relevant today. Focus on the last 10 to 15 years and highlight measurable achievements. Replace that old objective statement with a short branding summary that tells employers exactly what you bring to the table. Use a clean, ATS-friendly layout, think Word, not a Canva template that might confuse the software, and make sure you're using action verbs with real results behind them. And please, ditch outdated skills. Employers want to see that you've kept up with modern tools, platforms, and systems. If you've used project management software, data analysis tools, or industry-specific tech, show it. That's what proves you're up to date. Now, let's talk LinkedIn. If your profile looks exactly the same as the day you created it, you're missing opportunities. Recruiters rely heavily on LinkedIn, and if your profile isn't optimized, you won't show up in searches. Start with a professional headshot and a background banner that reflects your field. Update your headline to reflect the job you want, not just the last job you had. Fill out the About section with a summary that speaks to your value, and add skills and endorsements from colleagues who can vouch for you. Engagement matters too. Comment on posts in your industry. Share relevant content. Interact with thought leaders. This shows that you're not just experienced, you're active and relevant in your field. Next, let's address the elephant in the room: age bias. It exists, and we can't ignore it. But the best way to combat it isn't to hide your experience. It's to own it and package it strategically. Don't lead with over 25 years of experience. Instead, frame your expertise in a way that feels current. Try saying something like, seasoned operations leader known for driving efficiency and innovation in fast-changing environments. It's about showing that you bring value, adaptability, and insight without drawing attention to the exact number of years. Networking is another game changer. At this stage in your career, most opportunities come through relationships, not job boards. Reach out to former colleagues, mentors, and industry contacts. Let them know you're exploring new roles and be specific about what you're looking for. Don't just collect connections, build them. Schedule virtual coffee chats, attend industry events, and join LinkedIn groups related to your field. The more visible you are, the more opportunities you'll hear about before they're even posted. Finally, get familiar with how hiring works today. ATS systems screen resume before a human even sees them, and virtual interviews are often part of the process. Tailor your resume to each job posting by using keywords from the description. Prepare for virtual interviews with a clean background and good lighting. Research the company ahead of time and follow up after interviews. It shows initiative and professionalism. I see so many mid-career professionals who keep applying over and over without hearing back, and they think it's because they're too old. But most of the time, it's just that their resume isn't optimized for today's hiring process. A few strategic changes can completely change the outcome. Here's what I want you to remember. Job searching after 40 is not about starting over, it's about repositioning yourself. You bring wisdom, resilience, and leadership that younger candidates just can't replicate. You just need to package it in a way that makes sense for today's market. And if you're ready for support, I can help. I'll guide you in creating an ATS-friendly resume, understanding job descriptions, and navigating the systems that often screen candidates out. If you'd like more personalized support, I can work with you directly. Learn more at worksolutions.com. You've already done the work. Now let's make sure your resume and personal brand show it. Thanks for listening to the Prescription for Career Success podcast. Keep going, keep growing, and I'll see you in the next episode.